Valmiki's, Adbhut, Ramayan. 106. The four-headed Brahma. Canto 1. Verse No. 8. The four-headed Brahma wished to do something, and so he turned his face in the four cardinal directions: east, west, north, and south, and each time he uttered some words which formed the nucleus of the various manifestations of creation. While facing east, he pronounced the word Hu, HKW, earth, and created the Gayatri, Chanda, which are poetic composition styles. The fire god and the Rig Veda. Facing west, he said Puveha Kko% the sky, and created the Trischub, Chanda, and the Yajur Veda, as well as the wind god. Facing north, he said Swaha low% heavens, and created the Jagati, Chanda, the sun god, and the Sam Veda, and finally facing south, he said Maha Ig% the great worlds, the Anustup, Chanda, the moon god, and the Atharva Veda. Canto 1. Verse No. 9. Brahma is therefore known as the creator of this whole manifested world. But as we have seen, he derives his powers and authority to create what he has created from the Virat Purush, who is the macrocosmic primary male aspect of creation, in whom the whole creation resides, who not only pervades in it, but also envelopes it from all the sides, like a perimeter wall, and whose Authority goes even beyond that outer parameter wall of the cosmos, right up to where infinity goes further. This Virat Purush has himself evolved from Brahm, known as Narayan. It was this form that was revealed to Hanuman by Sri Ram in Canto No. 10, verse No. 13-18 of this adbhut Ramayan. The above is the version of creation of this world according to the Purans. Also, from metaphysical point of view, Narayan is called Ishwar, and he is the causal body of the cosmos, while Hiranyagarbha is the subtle body, and Virat Purush is the gross body of the cosmos at its invisible macro level. Their counterparts at the micro level of the visible creation. For example, the individual creature are prajna, which is the causal body of the creature, tejas, which is the subtle body, and vishwa, which is the gross body. These 6 terms are used for the pure consciousness when it acts through the 3 levels of existence, viz. the deep sleep state of consciousness, the dream state, and the waking state of consciousness, respectively, of the cosmos. In the first 3 cases, and the individual creature in the latter 3 cases, a separate appendix explains these concepts briefly. FNO a Rukidsk plus or minus Lo ZNK Ogfa Lo E tilde a FNO a Rukidsk plus or minus Lo ZNK Ogfa. Lo, E tilde. A. FNO, O. Rukidsk, plus or minus. Lo ZNK. Ogfa. Lo, E tilde. A. FNO, O. Rukidsk, plus or minus. Lo ZNK. Ogfa. Lo, E tilde. A. FNO, O. Rukidsk, plus or minus. Lo ZNK. Ogfa. Lo, E tilde. A. L. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. AA11A. L. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. AA11A. L. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. AA11A. L. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. AA11A. L. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. AA11A. He. Brahma. The. Creator. Always. And. Constantly. Wears. The. Mantle. One. Of. My. Divine. Glories. Majesty. Splendor. Grandeur. Powers. Of. Supremacy. And. Sway. Over. The. Whole. Creation. 2. That. Creator. Of. The. Whole. Creation. 3. Follows. My. Wishes. And. Orders. Or. He. Does. What. I. Desire. To. Be. Done. Or. Works. In. Consultation. With. Me. 4. 11. 1. Lo ZNK. Ogfa. Lo, E tilde. 2. FNO, O. Rukidsk, plus or minus. 3. Lo Zygstfu Xruk. 4. L. Ef, Ksksu. Los 4 tilde. HKW rock. PKZ, K%. Lo plus or minus. LTR, so Kryleko %. A. HKW rock. PKZ, K%. Lo plus or minus. LTR, so Kryleko %. A. HKW rock. PKZ, K%. Lo plus or minus. LTR, so Kryleko %. A. HKW rock. PKZ, K%. Lo plus or minus. LTR, so Kryleko %. A. HKW rock. PKZ, K%. Lo plus or minus. LTR, so Kryleko %. A. KS times phi. Ukchk, KKS times UX. Yugstkuka. Kkoko, %. AA12A. KS times phi. Ukchk, KKS times UX. Yugstkuka. Kkoko, %. AA12A. KS times phi. Ukchk, KKS times UX. Yugstkuka. Kkoko, %. AA12A. KS times phi. Ukchk, KKS times UX. Yugstkuka. Kkoko, %. AA12A. KS times phi. Ukchk, adbhut.kks times UX. Yxtkuka. Koko, percent. AA12AA. EESO. IJIK. UFZ percent. DJKSFR. IFURQ tilde. A12. 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 A half. AAAAA. He. Assumed. 4. Heads. As. Per. My. Wish. 1. And. Made. The. Creation. Of. This. Whole. Universe. Possible. 2. 11.5. Similarly. Narayan. 3. Who. Is. Endless. And. Infinite. 4. Is. The. Supreme. Lord. Of. All. The. Worlds. Created. By. Brahma. 5. And. Who. Is. Imperishable. And. Eternal. 6. 12. Sustains. Nourishes. Protects. And. Generally. Takes. Care. Of. The. Creation. 7. As. My. Supreme. Representative. And. My. Embodiment. I.e. He. Is. Like. My. Own. Image. My. Own. Self. And. He. Has. All. The. Characteristic. Virtues. Powers. And. Potentials. That. I. Have. 8. 12.5. 11.5. 12.5. 1. HKW rock. PKZ, K percent. 2. Low plus or minus. LTR, so Krilleco percent. 3. KS times phi. UKK.KKS. 4. Times UX. 5. Yxtkuka. Check. 6. Times O, percent. 7. DJKSFR. IFURQ tilde. 8. EESO. IJIK. UFZ percent. Note. Here. Shri. Ram. Treats. Narayan. As. Being. Distinct. From. His. Own. Self. There. Should. Be. No. Confusion. Here. Because. Shri. Ram. Is. Brahm. Or. Ishwar. Personified. Whereas. Narayan. Is. Another. Name. Of. Vishnu. Shri. Ram. Is. Talking. In. The. Language. Of. Vedanta. Here. And. Not. That. Of. The. Purans. 4. According. To. The. Latter. Shri. Ram. Is. The. Incarnation. Of. Narayan. Or. Vishnu. And. As. Such. This. Verse. Will. Appear. To. Have. No. Coherent. Meaning. See. Also. Canto. 13. Verse. No. 21. KS times old percent. Logquarquka. Hash UA. DKYK red percent. CHKQ percent. AA13AA. KS times old percent. Logquarquka. Hash UA. DKYK red percent. CHKQ percent. AA13AA. KS times old percent. Logquarquka. Hash UA. DKYK red percent. CHKQ percent. AA13AA. KS times old percent. Logquarquka. Hash UA. DKYK red percent. CHKQ percent. AA13AA. KS times old percent. Logquarquka. Hash UA. DKYK red percent. CHKQ percent. AA13AA. 212. Canto. 14. 211. Valmiki's. Adbhut. Ramayan. 107. NK, K times LKS. Ro. Lagja, so. S. Rug percent. A 13. NK, K times LKS. Ro. Lagja, so. S. Rug percent. A 13. NK, K times LKS. Ro. Lagja, so. S. Rug percent. A 13. NK, K times LKS. Ro. Lagja, so. S. Rug percent. A 13. NK, K times LKS. Ro. Lagja, so. S. Rug percent. A 13. A half. AAAAA. He. Who. Is. The. Annihilator. Or. Terminator. Of. All. The. Bhuts. I.e. The. Mortal. Creatures. 1. Is. Called. Rudra. Lord. Shiva. 2. That. Lord. 3. Is. My. Manifestation. As. The. Annihilator. Or. Terminator. Of. All. That. Exist. 4. I. Have. Assumed. That. Body. Or. Form. 5. To. Vanquish. And. Slay. Everything. That. Is. Evil. And. Pervert. 6. It. Is. Under. My. Orders. And. On. My. Authority. 7. That. Anything. Is. Ever. Done. 8. See. Also. Canto 13. Verse. No. 22. 13-13 1/2. 1. Ks times old percent. Log Quirkuka. 2. Hash UA. 3. CHKQ percent. 4. DKYK red percent. 5. S. Rug percent. 6. Lagcha, so. 7. NK, K times LKS. 8. Ro. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. AA14AA. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. AA14AA. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. AA14AA. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. AA14AA. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. AA14AA. Ikda. P. DQ hash RS. Ofk percent. LKS times Phi. Epenfax percent. A 14. Ikda. P. DQ hash RS. Ofk percent. LKS times Phi. Epenfax percent. A 14. Ikda. P. DQ hash RS. Ofk percent. LKS times Phi. Epenfax percent. A 14. Ikda. P. DQ hash RS. Ofk percent. LKS times Phi. Epenfax percent. A 14. Ikda. P. DQ hash RS. Ofk percent. LKS times Phi. Epenfax percent. A 14. A half. AAAAA. The offerings of food that are made to the gods. 1. As well as to the dead ancestors. 2. 14. Are cooked. 3. By the fire. 4. Which derives the powers to do so, i.e., to cook from me. 5. That is the vital energy and heat that the fire requires to do anything is not of its own origin, but has been given to it by me. I have delegated this authority to the fire god. It is but my energy and my potentials which the fire possesses. 14.5. 14-14 1/2. 1. Go, Ogfa. Nso Kuka. 2. Do, Do, KFQ Kifai. 3. Icta. P. DQ-RS. 4. Ofk%. 5. LKS times phi. Epenfaxfen%. Kka. Ripa, Srungfuk tilde. AA15AA. 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 Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel. Fu, KSXR%. A 15. Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel. Fu, KSXR%. A 15. Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel. Fu, KSXR%. A 15. Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel. Fu, KSXR%. A 15. Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel. Fu, KSXR%. A 15. A half. AAAAA. Whatever. Food. That. Is. Eaten. 1. Is. Digested. In. The. Body. By. The. Eternal. Fire. Present. In. It. 2. This. Fire. Is. Called. Lord. Vaishwana. 3. Who. Performs. This. Task. On. My. Instructions. And. Authority. That. Is. I. Give. That. Fire. Its. Strength. Ability. Potential. And. Energy. To. Enable. It. To. Digest. All. That. Is. Eaten. By. A. Creature. The. Fire. Acts. Upon. My. Specific. Direction. And. Command. I. Have. Appointed. This. Vaishwana. Fire. Agni. To. Perform. This. Task. On. My. Behalf. 4. 15-15 1/2. 1. Kka. 2. Ripa, Srungfuk tilde. 3. Oskachks times Fxuxxoka or gel winking smiley. 4. Fu, KSXR%. Note. I. The. Word. Vaishwana. Agni. 1/4 Oskachks times Fzu. A half. Refers. To. The. Eternal. Fire. Which. Burns. In. The. Cosmos. In. A. Subtle. And. Imperceptible. Form. To. Keep. The. Flame. Of. Life. Inherently. And. Constantly. Burning. It. Represents. The. Consciousness. Factor. Of. The. Creation. The. Warmth. Of. Fire. Is. A. Sign. Of. Life. whereas cold is a harbinger of and synonym with death. Amongst the 5 elements created at the time of creation, earth, water, fire, air, space, it is the fire which is the only element which has energy, heat, light, splendor, dazzle, and radiance. The water will be nothing else but ice, and of no use to the creature without fire, as far as its ability to harbor and sustain life is concerned. Similarly, the earth would freeze cold and covered with a thick sheet of ice were it not for the eternal fire burning inside it, even under the ocean bed, covered to the brim with water, which acts as an antidote to fire. This very fact shows that the Supreme Lord is active in the fire and prevents it from being doused by water, because the Lord needs it to sustain life as much as he needs the water. Further, without heat, there will be no seasons, no currents, no movements in the air. There will be no formation of clouds, and there will be no rainfall in the absence of heat. In brief, the vital spark of life in this world is represented by the fire element. Hence, it is called the Lord of the Vishwa, or Lord Vaishwana. Shri Ram means that this fire element derives its vitality, stamina, energy, and potentials, from Brahm, whose manifestation, Shri Ram, is to the word Nyojan or Nyogat, Fu, Ksxr, literally means to appoint, to direct, to order, to deploy. Hence, the fire has been appointed, directed, ordered, and deployed by the Supreme Lord to carry out the function of digesting the food eaten by the creature, to help sustain its life and provide it with the necessary energy and nourishment. Ks. Fg. Loksekelka. Xfuoz-kks. Nsoiko%. AA16AA. 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 L degree co, rs. Lozia kl, so. Fu, ksxr%. A16. L degree co, rs. Lozia kl, so. Fu, ksxr%. A16. L degree co, rs. Lozia kl, so. Fu, ksxr%. A16. L degree co, rs. Lozia kl, so. Fu, ksxr%. A16. L degree co, rs. Lozia kl, so. Fu, ksxr%. A16. A half. AAAAA. The patron and exalted one deity for all the forms that the water element has taken in this creation, too, is called Varan. 3. He, Varan, sustains and propagates life in this world, for with the powers, authority, and the ability to do so. 5. Delegated to it by the Supreme Lord of the creation. He works under his, i.e., my direction. 6. 16-16 1/2. 1. Nsoiko%. 2. Loksekelka. Ksfu. 3. Ounce hash.kks. 4. L degree co, rs. 5. Fu, ksxr%. 6. Lozia kl, so. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGNS zox. Fuch degree q%. AA17A. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGNS zox. Fuch degree q%. AA17A. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGNS zox. Fuch degree q%. AA17A. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGNS zox. Fuch degree q%. AA17A. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGNS zox. Fuch degree q%. AA17A. NK, KLKS. Kurkuka. KJHJKF.K. FCHKFRZ. FG. A17. 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 A half. AAAAA. That. Lord. Who. Is. Known. As. Niranjan. Literally. 1. Who. Is. Invisible. 214. Canto. 14. 213. Valmiki's. Adbhut. Ramayan. 108. Pure. Holy. And. Divine. As. Well. As. Without. Any. Faults. Taints. And. Blemishes. 1. And. Who. Is. Present. Inside. As. Well. As. Outside. Of. A. Creature. 2. Looks. After. Sustains. Protects. And. Nourishes. The. Bodies. Of. All. The. Creatures. 3. Under. My. Orders. Authority. Powers. And. Command. 4. 17-17 1/2. 1. Nsox. Fuch degree q%. 2. Ks times flrbfr. Kurkuka. CFGZ. 3. Kurkuka. KJHJKF.K. FCHKFRZ. 4. NK, KLKS. LKS times phi. L degree calx. U.co. Nso QKRKDJ%. AA18A. LKS times phi. L degree calx. U.co. And so Q key RKDJ percent. AA18AA. LKS times phi. L degree calcs. U.co. And so Q key RKDJ percent. AA18AA. LKS times phi. L degree calcs. U.co. And so Q key RKDJ percent. AA18AA. LKS times phi. L degree calcs. U.co. And so Q key RKDJ percent. AA18AA. LKSE percent. L. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. 18. LKSE percent. L. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. 18. LKSE percent. L. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. 18. LKSE percent. L. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. 18. LKSE percent. L. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. 18. A half. AAAAA. That. Which. Is. The. Best. Fount. Of. Amrit. Ambrosia. Or. Elixir. Of. Eternity. Bliss. And. Felicity. 1. Available. To. The. Gods. 2. Is. Called. SOM. 3. And. It. Functions. Under. My. Orders. Authority. Powers. And. Guidance. 4. 18-18 1/2. 1. EERKDJ percent. 2. LKS times phi. L degree calcs. U.co. And so cuc. 3. LKSE percent. L. 4. EF. XXU. PKSFNR percent. FDY. Or ZRS. Note. The. Word. SOM. Also. Means. The. Moon. So. Shri. Ram. Refers. To. Both. The. Elixir. Of. Life. As. Well. As. The. Moon god. When. He. Uses. The. Word. SOM. The. Implication. Is. That. The. Celestial. Body. Moon. Which. Is. One. Of. The. Manifested. Forms. Of. The. Gods. And. Which. Is. The. Store. House. Of. Amrit. Is. Under. The. Sway. And. Authority. Of. The. Supreme. Being. In. The. Form. Of. Shri. Ram. Even. As. The. Personification. Of. That. Amrit. In. The. Form. of moon god is also obedient to him. SOM generally refers to an invigorating drink or elixir that provides nourishment to the gods. That SOM is the drink of eternity, beatitude, and felicity. It is stored in the moon, like water is soaked in a sponge, or stored in a glass pitcher. This is the Amrit, over which the gods and demons had fought during the legendary churning of the ocean in search of this ambrosia of life. SOM is also the sanctified liquid used during fire sacrifice rituals to offer libations to the gods. Since Amrit is infused with radiance and it is vibrant and bubbling with divine and glorious life, the moon appears to shine in a silvery, soothing, and comforting way. According to mythology, it is the Amrit that is seen in the pitcher-like moon dot percent low HKKLK Tucson Relua CDKK FR low ZNK AA19AA percent low HKKLK Tucson Relua CDKK FR low ZNK AA19AA percent low HKKLK Tucson Relua CDKK FR low ZNK AA19AA percent low HKKLK Tucson Relua CDKK FR low ZNK AA19AA percent low HKKLK Tucson Relua CDKK FR low ZNK AA19AA LW KSZ OFO 4 UCAS KKL equals S. KSO low equal percent a 19 LW KSZ OFO 4 UCAS KKL equals S. KSO low equal percent a 19 LW KSZ OFO 4 UCAS KKL equals S. KSO low equal percent a 19 LW KSZ OFO 4 UCAS KKL equals S. KSO Lo, equal percent. A 19. LW, KSZ. OFO. 4 UCAS. KKL equals S. Queso. Lo, equal percent. A 19. A half. A. That. Son. 1. Which. Always. 2. Keeps. The. Entire. World. 3. Naturally. Illuminated. By. Its. Dazzling. Bright. And. Splendorous. Light. 4. Does. Produce. Rain. 5. On. The. Instructions. Of. Lord. Swayam who. 6. 19-19 1/2. 1. LW, KSZ. 2. Lo ZNK. 3. Tucson Rulua. 4. Lo HKKLK. CDKK, FR. 5. OFO. 6. KKL equals S. Queso. Lo, equal percent. Note. I. The. Word. Swayam who. Refers. To. The. Primal. Man. Represented. By. The. Creator. Brahma. As. Well. As. The. Virate. Purush. Who. Were. Both. Born. From. The. Lord. Called. Narayan. Who. Is. Deemed. To. Be. Their. Father. Swayam who. Was. The. Male. Aspect. Of. Creation. And. His. Female. Counter. Part. Was. Mother. Nature. The. Word. Means. Someone. Who. Was. Born. Out. Of. His. Own. Free. Will. So. Virate. Purush. And. Brahma. Are. Generally. Regarded. As. Swayam who. Because. Both. Were. Born. Out. Of. Their. Own. Free. Will. As. A. Manifestation. Of. Brahm. Please. Also. See. Verse. Numbers. 27. And. 27.5. And. 36.5. And. 39.5. Swayam who. Manu. Was. The. First. Male. Born. On. Earth. And. From. Him. The. Rest. Of. The. Creation. Was. Born. The. Word. Swayam who. Also. Means. Self. Existent. And. Refers. To. Brahm. While. Swayam who. Manu. Is. Brahma. The. Prajapati. Or. The. Lord. And. Sustainer. Of. The. subjects of this creation. He is a representative of the male aspect of creation. The Virat Purush and is primal male par excellence. He is the divine father of the human race. The name Manu Swayambhu is especially applied in the context of the Purans, of which Ramayan is a part. 2. 14. Successive mythical progenitors and sovereigns of the earth, and who create and sustain this world through successive long period of time, called kalpas. The first such mythical progenitor is known as Manu Swayambhu. Uk Lok ehkq as the one who sprung, created, or manifested from the self-existent Brahm. He is regarded as a secondary creator who commenced his work of creating by producing 10 Prajapatis, of whom the first was light, called Marichi. To this Manu is ascribed the celebrated code of conduct called Manu Smriti, and to other ancient sutra work on kalpa and grioya, i.e., the sacrificial and domestic rituals. He is also known as Hiranyagarbh, FGJ.XHKZ, and Prashayas, CPSRK. The other 5 Manus are called Swarakish, Lojksvak, Uttam, Muk, Tamas, Akal, Ravat, Jaisor, and Chakshash, Park DKQK. The 7 Th Manu is called Vavasvata Manu, Osaka tilde, Uk, the son of the 216, Canto 14, 215, Valmiki's Adbhut, Ramayan 109, Sun God, and he is regarded as the progenitor of the present race of living beings. He is like the Noah of the Old Testament of the Holy Bible is said to have been preserved by Vishnu or Brahm in the form of the legendary great fish from being drowned in the great deluge of the doomsday. This Manu is also called as one of the 12 Adityas. The author of Rig Veda 8:27-31, as the brother of Yam, the god of death, and a judge of a creature's deeds done by it during the life time as the founder and first king of Eodhya, and as the father of Ila, who married the son of the moon god named Buddha. This makes two great dynasties, the solar and the lunar races, to which Sri Ram and Krishna respectively belonged, related to each other. The 8th Manu, or the 1st of the future Manus, according to Vaya Puran 3:2, will be Savani Ilgo.khz. The 9th would be Daksha Savani N.K. Ilgo.khz. The 10th would be Brahm Savani Cho Ilgo.khz. The 11th would be Dharma Savani /Kes Ilgo.khz. The 12th would be Rudra Savani #U Ilgo.khz. The 13th would be Ravia or Deva Savani Nso Ilgo.khz. and the 14th would be Bhautya or Indra Savani BUU Ilgo.khz. The life of one Manu is equivalent to roughly 311,040,000 years to the creation of rain by the sun is a very scientific phenomenon. The sun creates heat which evaporates the water from the oceans. This evaporated water goes inland with the hot air currents formed due to the heat on the land surface. Eventually, this moisture-laden wind forms the clouds which pour rain upon the earth. The sun controls this cycle of rainfall and seasons by a complex mechanism of heat, light, convection, air currents, gravitational pulls, rotation of the earth on its axis, and its revolution around the sun, and other such forces of nature. Ks times I, KSKTXPNKLRK K% log %, AA20AA 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 Kuka QYNKS NSOX OZRS times LKS NK K A Kuka QYNKS NSOX OZRS times LKS NK K A Kuka QYNKS NSOX OZRS times LKS NK K A Kuka QYNKS NSOX OZRS times LKS NK K A Kuka QYNKS NSOX OZRS times LKS NK K A % CKKLRK ALK/KVUKA OZRS Fu EKFN AA21AA % CKKLRK ALK/KVUKA OZRS Fu EKFN AA21AA percent, CKKLRK, ALK /KVUKA, OZRS, FU, EKFN, AA21AA, percent, CKKLRK, ALK /KVUKA, OZRS, FU, EKFN, AA21AA, percent, CKKLRK, ALK /KVUKA, OZRS, FU, EKFN, AA21AA, Lord, Indra, known as Chakra 1, who rules over the whole creation, because he is the patron god of rains, which foster life on the planet 2, and is the Lord, King of all the gods. 3. Distributes the rewards and benefits 4. Of doing various yajnas, fire sacrifices, and other religious rituals. 5. Only upon my instructions, advice, and authority. 6. 20. Similarly, he administers punishment and restrains the unrighteous and evil ones. 7. According to the rules framed by me. 8. 21. 20-21. 1. Nsox. K percent. 2. KS times I, KSKTXPNKLRK. 3. Loksejsk percent. 4. QYNKS. 5. KUKA. 6. OZRS times LKS. NK, K. Percent. CKKLRK. 7. ALK /KVUKA. 8. OZRS. FU, EKFN. X. Osolorks. NSO. NSNSOFU, KSXR percent. A. 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 KS times Phi. Los /cut/ KKS. /QQka. Link, D percent. AA22AA. KS times Phi. Los /cut/ KKS. /QQka. Link, D percent. AA22AA. KS times Phi. Los /cut/ KKS. /QQka. Link, D percent. AA22AA. KS times Phi. Los /cut/ KKS. /QQka. Link, D percent. AA22AA. KS times Phi. Los /cuck KKS /QQka link D%. AA22AA LKS times IKFU XXU DQCSJKS OZRS LNK A 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 percent Los J Kilko Ukfkilkuka QYCNK percent AA23AA 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 Yam the God who decides whether the creature goes to hell or heaven, depending upon the deeds done by it during its previous life. The God of death 1. The Vavaswat Manu 2. The different gods 3. And goddesses 4. All of them function under my instructions, authority, command, and guidance, according to the laws and regulations that I have formulated or framed for this purpose. 5. He who is the Lord of wealth 6. And has the powers to give it to others in the society. 7. 22. i.e. the patron god of wealth called Cuba, who is the treasurer of gods. 8. Also always exercises his powers and discretion. 9. Upon the express instruction of the Supreme Lord, that is me. 10. He Cuba is the Lord of all the demons. 11. And gives commensurate rewards to those who do severe tapa, i.e., austerities and penances. 12. 23. 22-23. 1. X. 2. Osolorx. 3. Nso. 4. Nso. 5. Nsofu, KSXR%. 6. Los /cuck KKS. 7. /QQka. Licknk, D%. 8. DQCSJKS. 9. OZRS. LNK. 10. LKS times IKCFU, KSKSU. 11. LOS. J. KLKO. UKFK. 12. LKILQUKA. QYCNK%. Note. I. Vavasvat. Or Vavaswat. Manu. Is. The. 7. Th. Manu. And. The. Legendary. Progenitor. Of. The. Current. Living. Beings. On. This. Earth. See. A. Detailed. Not. To. Verse. No. 19-19 1/2. Above. In. This. Canto. The. Word. Vavaswat. Means. Coming. From. The. Sun. Or. Belonging. To. The. Sun. Or. Relating. To. Or. Belonging. To. Yam. The. God. Of. Death. And. A. Judge. Of. A. Creatures. Deeds. Done. By. It. During. The. Life. Time. It. Also. Means. The. Planet. Saturn. As. Well. As. One. Of. The. Rudras. In. The. Present. Context. Of. This. Text. Shri. Ram. Means. The. Vavaswat. Manu. Who. Is. The. Forefather. Of. The. Human. Race. In. General. And. Shri. Ram's. Ancestor. In. Particular. Because. He. Belongs. To. The. Solar. Race. 218. Canto. 14. 217. Valmiki's. Adbhut. Ramayan. 110. 2. Cuba. He. Is. The. Treasure. Of. Gods. A. Grand. Son. Of. Sage. Pilastya. The. Elder. Step-brother. Of. The. demon, king, Ravana, made famous by the story of Ramayan, since Ravana was a king of the demon race, and Cuba was his elder brother. Naturally, therefore, Cuba is considered as the senior most amongst the demons. According to legend, Cuba was the rightful king of Lanka before Ravana got jealous of him, usurped the kingdom from his brother, and even snatched his famous airplane Pushpak, upon which Sri Ram had returned to Ayodhya after slaying Ravana at the end of the epic war at Lanka. The whole episode of the birth, acquiring of the kingdom, and defeat of Cuba at the hands of Ravana have been described in Adhyatma Ramayan by sage Veda Vyas in its utter Kant, Canto 1, verse No. 24, to Canto 2, verse No. 60. A separate English version of this Ramayan by this author has been published. Eve, KSXKNLKS, Nsox, OZRS, Fu_ZFR%, LNK, A, 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 OSRKYX.K Locare, HKKSXQYCN%, AA24AA, OSRKYX.K Locare, HKKSXQYCN%, AA24AA, OSRKYX.K Locare, HKKSXQYCN%, AA24AA, OSRKYX.K Locare, HKKSXQYCN%, AA24AA. OSRKYX.K Quirkuka. Locare. HKKSXQYCN%. AA24AA. The God called Nirati. He is one of the names of Lord Shiva, who is the patron god of phantoms, ghosts, and spirits. 1. Also, always. 2. Performs his duties according to the principles laid down by me. 3. And functions under my command and authority. He is the Lord of all the phantoms, spirits, and ghosts. 4. And he gives them all the rewards of the deeds done by them. 5. 24. 1. Nsox. Fu underscore ZFR%. 2. Or ZRS. LNK. 3. EF, KSXKNLKS. 4. OSRKYX.K Quirkuka. Locare. 5. HKKSXQYCN%. BZQ%. LogcaQka. LKS times phi. FOBZOEK, K. A. 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 KS. OConSox times FJL%. FK, KS. Hashux.kick.kh%. AA25AA. 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 J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, A. Or ZRS times LKS. NK, K. A25. J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, A. Or ZRS times LKS. NK, K. A25. J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, A. Or ZRS times LKS. NK, K. A25. J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, A. or ZRS times LKS, NK, K. A 25. J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, O. Or ZRS times LKS, NK, K. A 25. A half. A. The great Lord, who stands as the most exalted and revered symbol or emblem of devotion, which all the worshippers of the Supreme Lord are expected to possess. 1. Is called Ishan, Lord Shiva. 2. He is also established by my express command and orders, and on my authority. 3. Vamdeo, who is the chief amongst the 11 Rudras. 4. Along with sage Angiras, accompanied by all his disciples. 5. Are always protective of the yogis, ascetics. 6. They also work and carry out their assigned duties under my instructions, command, and authority. 7. 25-25 1/2. 1. Logika. 2. BZQ%. 3. LKS times phi. F observik, K. 4. Okensoks. Hashux.kick.kh%. 5. Times FJL%. FK, KS. 6. J, KDKS. XFXUKA. F, A. 7. Or ZRS times LKS. NK, K. Note. I. The word Ishan, BZQ%, has the following connotations: I. Lord, Master. 2. Lord Shiva. 3. The north, east corner or direction of the globe, and 4. An emblem, symbol, or an insignia. V. Here, the chief Rudra is called Ishan because he represents all the 11 Rudras. He is a symbol for all of them at once, and he is also the greatest devotee of Lord Vishnu, who is now in the form of Shri Ram. just like the situation when a king follows anyone who is senior or superior to him by saying that Ishan, who is the chief Rudra himself, obeys Lord Shri Ram. It is implied that Shri Ram is senior to Lord Shiva and other Rudras, and all of them obey his commands. That is why Lord Shiva is also known as the first god who had composed the story of Shri Ram in his heart and narrated it to Parvati, his divine consort, when she requested him to reveal the story to dispel all doubts and misconceptions about the divinity of Shri Ram. To the name of the 11 Rudras have been given in note to verse no. 18 to 21 of Canto 9. 3. Lord Shiva is regarded as the patron god of yogis or ascetics, hermits, and recluses who spend the time in meditation and doing fire sacrifices, especially those who live around cremation grounds and rub the ash of the fire sacrificial pit on their bodies and hold a trident, since Lord Shiva is also the annihilator and resides in the cremation ground. He is deemed to be a patron god of spirits, phantoms, and ghosts, and as such is surrounded by them, as described in verse no. 24 above. 4. Sage Angira's chief disciples are his own 3 sons, Vrihaspati, Yatathaya, and Samvata. K. Lostics right, S. Or ZRS. For, %. AA 26 AA. K. Lostics right, S. Or ZRS. For, %. AA 26 AA. K. Lostics right, S. Or ZRS. For, %. AA 26 AA. K. Lostics right, S. Or ZRS. For, %. AA 26 AA. K. Lostics right, S. Or ZRS. For, %. AA 26 AA. Falk, DKS. /KES USRUK. LKS times phi. E. Pukfar DY. A. Falk, DKS. /KES USRUK. LKS times phi. E. Pukfar DY. A. Falk, DKS. /KES USRUK. LKS times phi. E. Pukfar DY. A. Falk, DKS. /KES USRUK. LKS times phi. E. Pukfar DY. A. Falk, DKS. /KES USRUK. LKS times phi. E. Pukfar DY. A. KS times phi. Osnfunk. JSBKS. Nsolsukifur%. CHKQ%. AA 27 AA. KS times phi. Osnfunk. JSBKS. Nsolsukifur%. CHKQ%. AA 27 AA. KS times phi. Osnfunk. JSBKS. Nsolsukifur%. CHKQ%. AA 27 AA. KS times phi. Osnfunk. JSBKS. Nsolsukifur%. CHKQ%. AA 27 AA. KS times phi. Osnfunk. JSBKS. Nsolsukifur%. CHKQ%. AA 27 AA. LDUNX times LKS. Or ZRS. For, A. Lo, ekfupxfn%. A 27. LDUNX times LKS. Or ZRS. For, A. Lo, ekfupxfn%. A 27. LDUNX times LKS. Or ZRS. For, A. Lo, ekfupxfn%. A 27. LDUNX times LKS. Or ZRS. For, A. Lo, ekfupxfn%. A 27. LDUNX times LKS. Or ZRS. For, A. Lo, ekfupxfn%. A 27. A half. AAAAA. 220. Canto. 14. 219. Valmikis. Adbhut. Ramayan. 111. He. Who. Is. Worshipped. Honored. Glorified. And. Revered. By. The. Whole. World. 1. Is. The. Dispeller. Or. Vanquisher. Of. All. Hindrances. Or. Obstacles. To. Success. In. Any. Venture. Or. Endeavor. In. this world, to, and is the foremost leader of Dharma in the world, i.e., he leads those who have the virtues of righteousness, nobility, and exemplary qualities. 3. Is known as Vinayak, Lord Ganesh, who is the elephant-headed god worshipped first amongst all other gods, for he too undertakes all his functions as per the guidelines set out by me, works under my direction and supervision, and carries out my instructions under the powers delegated to him under my authority. 5. 26.5. He who is an expert in the Vedas, i.e., is thoroughly versed in the tenets as laid down in the Vedas, and is therefore most wise, erudite, learned, scholarly, and sagacious. 6. And is the best commander. 7. Of the armed forces of the gods. 8. Known as God Skand. 9. Also constantly works under the inspiration of the Lord God himself, or under the instruction and supervision, and according to the powers delegated to him by the authority of Lord Swayambhu. 10. 27.5. 26-27.5. 1. K. Lostx right, S. 2. OZRS. For, %. 3. /Ks usruk. 4. Falk, DKS. 5. LKS times phi. E, Puck far dy. 6. KS times phi. Osnfonk. 7. JSBKS. 8. Nsols UKIFA %. 9. CHKQ %. LD UNKS times LKS. 10. F, A. Lo, EKFUPXFN %. Note. I. Vinayak. Falk, D. Is also known as Lord Ganesh, the son of Lord Shiva and Parvati. He is said to be the wisest and most honored of the Hindu gods, and is always worshipped in the beginning of any endeavor or enterprise, whether it pertains to the mundane, worldly affairs, or to the spiritual realm. This is done to invoke his blessings, which preempt any evil forces from throwing a spanner in the wheel of the successful completion of the exercise. 2. Lord Swayambhu has been described in detail in a note to verse numbers 19-19 1/2 above. In this canto 3, the word scand refers to someone who attacks, one who jumps, leaps, or hops swiftly and with agility. It also refers to Kartikya, the son of Lord Shiva, or of Agni, the fire god. He is called the god of war, as a leader of Shiva's ghosts against the enemies of the gods. S. P. Ktuka. Aya, KS. HP, KK. IG KZ, percent. AA 28 AA. S. P. Ktuka. Aya, KS. HP, KK. IG KZ, percent. AA 28 AA. S. P. Ktuka. Aya, KS. HP, KK. IG KZ, percent. AA 28 AA. S. P. Ktuka. Aya, KS. HP, KK. IG KZ, percent. AA 28 AA. S. P. Ktuka. Aya, KS. HP, KK. IG KZ, percent. AA 28 AA. LTF your. FOFO /KA. YSDO. IJL, so. FU, KSXR percent. A 28. LTF your. FOFO /KA. YSDO. IJL, so. FU, KSXR percent. A 28. LTF your. FOFO /KA. YSDO. IJL, so. FU, KSXR percent. A28. LTF your. Fofo /ka. Yxdo. IJL, so. Fu, KSXR%. A28. LTF your. Fofo /ka. Yxdo. IJL, so. Fu, KSXR%. A28. A half. AAAAA. Great. Sages. Marichi. And. Others. 1. Who. Are. The. Lords. Of. The. Creation. And. Its. Inhabitant. Creatures. Or. Literally. The. Masters. Guardians. And. The. Guides. Of. The. Subjects. Of. The. Creation. Of. Brahma. The. Creator. 2. Carry out. The. Functions. Of. Creating. And. Regulating. 3. The. Various. Lokas. Worlds. 4. Under. The. Powers. And. Authority. Delegated. To. Them. By. The. Supreme. Lord. 5. That. Is. They. Have. Been. Appointed. By. The. Supreme. Lord. Brahm. And. Directed. To. Look. After. The. Welfare. Of. His. Creation. Since. They. Have. Been. Deployed. On. The. Command. Of. The. Lord. They. Carry out. His. Orders. Under. His. Name. And. Seal. As. It. Were. 28-28 1/2. 1. HP, KK. IGKZ, %. 2. KTQK. IA, KS. 3. LTF your. Fu, KSXR%. 4. Fofo /ka. Yxdo. 5. IJL, so. Note. Marichi. Was. 1. Of. The. First. Progenitors. Of. The. Creation. Called. Prajapati. He. Is. The. Patron. God. Of. Light. In. Ancient. Times. Those. Sages. Who. Conceptualized. The. Scriptures. Described. The. Various. Divine. Forces. That. Regulated. The. Creation. By. Ascribing. Them. The. Role. Of. A. Great. Seer. Or. Sage. So. Sage. Marichi. Is. The. Patron. God. Of. Light. And. 1. Of. The. 10. Prajapatis. First. Created. by Brahm, and he was the forefather of creation, like his other compatriot Prajapatis. He was responsible to look after the creation under the authority of Brahm. He was like one of the chief guardians of the subjects of Brahm, the supreme being and authority of this creation. K O J H Logkuka NNKFR Foikuka FJ E tilde AA 29AA K O J H Logkuka NNKFR Foikuka FJ E tilde AA 29AA K O J H Logkuka NNKFR Foikuka FJ E tilde AA 29AA K O J H Logkuka NNKFR Foikuka FJ E tilde AA 29AA K O J H Logkuka NNKFR Foikuka FJ E tilde AA 29AA IRA UKK.KL KLKS or ZRS Inukukka tilde A 29 IRA UKK.KL KLKS or ZRS Inukukka tilde A 29 IRA UKK.KL KLKS or ZRS Inukukka tilde A 29 IRA UKK.KL KLKS or ZRS Inukukka tilde A 29 IRA UKK.KL KLKS or ZRS Inukukka tilde A 29 A half AAAAA The goddess Lakshmi, one who provides ample amounts to of all the worldly wealth and treasures, prosperity and welfare, pomp and pelf, majesty and glitter. 3. To all the mortal beings of the world. 4. And who is the divine consort of Lord Narayan, Vishnu. 5. Does so because of my gracious kindness, my benevolence, and my magnanimity towards the creation. 6 asterisk 29-29 1/2 1. FJ E tilde 2. NNKFR Foikuka 3. JH 4. Logkuka 5. IRA Ukchk.kl, klks. 6. OZRS. Inukukka tilde. Asterisk, note. That is the large S. That the goddess of wealth, prosperity, and well-being, goddess Lakshmi, shows to the people in the form of giving away wealth, prosperity, and riches, leading to materialistic comfort and welfare and well-being of all the creatures of the world are actually my gifts for them, and I have appointed her, or have delegated to her, this job of benediction and magnanimity for the sake of the 222 Canto 14 221 Valmiki's Adbhut Ramayan 112 Creatures. She acts on my behalf. She gets what she gives because I give to her. She cannot give anything if I do not want her to give. Hence, it is me, Vishnu, in the form of Shri Ram, and who is the Lord God and Supreme Being of this creation, who has provided Lakshmi with the worldly treasures, with the welfare of the human kind in view. Okpa NNKFR Foikaka K P Nzot LJ Law AA30AA Okpa NNKFR Foikaka K P Nzot LJ Law AA30AA Okpa NNKFR Foikaka K P Nzot LJ Law AA30AA Okpa NNKFR Foikaka K P Nzot LJ Law AA30AA Okpa NNKFR Foikaka K P Nzot LJ Law AA30AA Ilkikchfu Ksksu PKSFNRK Lekorsrus A30 Ilkikchfu Ksksu PKSFNRK Lekorsrus A30 Ilkikchfu Ksksu PKSFNRK Lekorsrus A 30. Lnkikchfu, ksksu. PKSFNRK. Lekorsrus. A 30. Lnkikchfu, ksksu. PKSFNRK. Lekorsrus. A 30. A half. A. That. Goddess. Saraswati. 1. Who empowers the faculty of speech. 2. With ample glory, vitality, majesty, prowess, and strength. 3. Also carries out the divine mission of the Supreme Lord, known as Ishwar. 4. She is inspired by him to become active, agile, and potent. 5. That is the goddess of wisdom, erudition, and scholarship. Helps a man to become learned and be a good orator and teacher, because I want it to be so. Goddess Saraswati cannot make anyone wise and scholarly and be renowned as an expert speaker and scholar par excellence, if I do not want him to be so. 30-31 half. 1. Nzot. LJ Law. 2. Okpa. 3. NNKFR. Foikaka. 4. Lnkikchfu, ksksu. 5. PKSFNR. Lekorsrus. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. Kstvejd kach, R, Phi. AA31AA. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. Kstvejd kach, R, Phi. AA31AA. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. Kstvejd kach, R, Phi. AA31AA. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. Kstvejd kach, R, Phi. AA31AA. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. Kstvejd kach, R, Phi. AA31AA. Lkfo equals H. Lala RK. Nzot. Nsog kukfo /KKF, A 31. Lkfo equals H. Lala RK. Nzot. Nsog kukfo /KKF, A 31. Lkfo equals H. Lala RK. Nzot. Nsog kukfo /KKF, A 31. Lkfo equals H. Lala RK. Nzot. Nsog kukfo /KKF, A 31. Lkfo equals H. Lala RK. Nzot. Nsog kukfo /KKF, A 31. A half. A. The goddess Savitri 1. Who provides liberation and deliverance. 2. To countless persons. 3. From a horrible hell. 4. And who is remembered and invoked. 5. For this aptitude and virtue is also regulated by the edicts of the Lord God. She provides liberation and deliverance in accordance with the principles and guidelines laid down by the Supreme Lord, and not according to her own sweet will or whims. She merely carries out the laws of the Lord as laid down and advised by him. 6. 31-31 1/2. 1. Alkfo equals H. Nzot. 2. Akch, R, Phi. 3. K times KSK. IQ hash Q tilde. 4. Kstjk. 5. Lala RK. 6. Nsog kukfo / KKF, Note. The word Savitri, Alkfo equals H, has many connotations. She is the mother of all the Vedas and the wife of Brahma, the creator. 2. Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, knowledge, erudition, and speech. 3. The wife of Dharma and the daughter of Prajapati. Daksha. 4. A chaste women. V. River, Yamuna. And 6. Mother Nature, Prakriti. Personified. Eco ZRH. Ijik. Nzot. Chafo KCNKF, AA32AA. 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 Kfi. / KRK. For KSKS.K. Ilkfi. E. Pukaksk. A 32. Kfi. / KRK. For KSKS.K. Ilkfi. E. Pukaksk. A 32. /KRK for KSKS.K ukfi e pukaksk a 32 kfi /KRK for KSKS.K ukfi e pukaksk a 32 kfi /KRK for KSKS.K ukfi e pukaksk a 32 a half a the supreme goddess Parvati, the divine consort of Lord Shiva, and regarded as the great mother of creation, one who has promulgated the great ordinance pertaining to the knowledge of Brahma, two gives the necessary special rewards, three to those who contemplate and meditate upon Brahma, four according to my wishes and for my pleasure, five that is the rewards that one gets by doing contemplation and meditation are given to him by me, albeit through the medium of this great goddess Parvati. 32-32 1/2 1. Eco ZRH Ijik Nzot 2. Chafo KCNKF 3. Kfi /KRK 4. For KSKS.K Ukfi 5. E Pukaksk KS times UX if Jeku your percent KSKKS times KSKJ percent CHKQ percent AA 33 KS times UX if Jeku your percent KSKKS times KSKJ percent CHKQ percent AA 33 KS times UX if Jeku your percent KSKKS times KSKJ percent CHKQ percent AA 33 KS times UX if Jeku your percent KSKKS times KSKJ percent CHKQ percent AA 33 KS times UX if Jeku your percent KSKKS times KSKJ percent CHKQ percent AA 33 N /KKFR FKJLK Yigsto LKS times phi Nsofu KSXR percent a 33 N /KKFR FKJLK Yigsto LKS times phi Nsofu KSXR percent a 33 N /KKFR FKJLK Yigsto LKS times phi Nsofu KSXR percent a 33 N /KKFR FKJLK Yxdo. LKS times phi. And so fu, KSXR percent. A 33. N / KKFR. FKJLK. Yxdo. LKS times phi. And so fu, KSXR percent. A 33. A half. AAAAA. Lord. Shishnath. The. Legendary. Hooded. Python. On. Whose. Coiled. Body. Lord. Vishnu. The. Virate. Purush. Reclines. On. The. Celestial. Ocean. Of. Milk. Called. Kshur Saga. 1. Whose. Stupendous. And. Magnificent. Glory. Potentials. Majesty. And. Fame. 2. Has. No. End. Or. Measure. 3. And. Who. Is. Also. The. Eternal. And. Supreme. Lord. Of. All. The. Gods. 4. Carries. The. Burden. Of. The. Earth. 5. On. His. Hoods. Or. Head. 6. Also. On. The. Instructions. And. Directions. Of. The. Supreme. Lord. Because. The. Lord. Has. Appointed. Him. For. The. Job. Of. Carrying. Aloft. The. Earth. On. His. Head. And. Preventing. It. From. Drowning. In. The. Celestial. Ocean. 7. 33-33 1/2. 1. KSKKS. 2. If Jeku your percent. 3. Times UX. 4. Times KSKJ percent. CHKQ percent. 5. N / KKFR. Yxdo. 6. FKJLK. 7. LKS times phi. And so fu, KSXR percent. KS times FZU percent. Lara ZDKS. F, O. Omokilafufka percent. AA34AA. KS times FZU percent. Lara ZDKS. F, O. Omokilafufka percent. AA34AA. KS times FZU percent. Lara ZDKS. F, O. Omokilafufka percent. AA34AA. KS times FZU percent. Lara ZDKS. F, O. Omokilafufka percent. AA34AA. KS times FZU percent. Lara ZDKS. F, O. Omokilafufka percent. AA34AA. Fikar, F, Keeks / Kelgel. Fu, KSXR percent. A 34. Fikar, F, Keeks / Kelgel. Fu, KSXR percent. A 34. Fikar, F, Keeks / Kelgel. Fu, KSXR percent. A 34. Fikar, F, Keeks / Kelgel. Fu, KSXR percent. a 34. Fic R, F, keeks / kelogel. Fu, ksxr%. A 34. A half. A. That. Annihilating. Eternal. Fire. 1. Called. Vadva. 2. That. Always. Burns. Under. The. Entire. Ocean. I.e. Is. Always. Present. In. The. Ocean. Bed. And. Keeps. The. Water. Warm. 3. Literally. Devours. Or. Drinks. 4. It. Under. The. Command. And. Authority. Of. The. Great. Lord. 5. 34-34 1/2. 1. Ks times F zoo%. Lara zdks. 2. Omokai. 3. F, O. Lafofka%. 4. Fic R, F, keeks. 5. Fu, ksxr%. F / kelogel. Note. The. Great. Fire. Burning. On. The. Floor. Of. The. Ocean. A. Reference. To. The. Underground. Volcanic. Activity. That. Occasionally. Erupts. As. Spouts. Of. Hot. Gas. Escaping. From. The. Ocean. Bed. As. Well. As. The. Innate. Fire. Present. In. The. Bosom. Of. The. Earth. In. Its. Core. Keeps. The. Water. Of. The. Ocean. Or. The. Sea. Always. Warm. 224. Canto. 14. 223. Valmiki's. Adbhut. Ramayan. 113. And. It. Heats. It. Up. Sufficiently. Enough. To. Make. It. Evaporate. Constantly. Otherwise. With. All. The. Rivers. Flowing. And. Pouring. Themselves. Into. The. Ocean. Or. The. Sea. They. Would. Have. Risen. In. Volume. And. Over. The. Centuries. Would. Have. Submerged. The. Land. Mass. By. Now. The. Existence. Of. This. Under ocean. Or. Undersea. Fire. Is. Evident. In. The. Warmth. Of. The. Water. Deep. Under. The. Surface. Of. The. Ocean. Or. The. Sea. As. It. Sustains. A. complete ecosystem of marine creatures, even though the surface may be frigid, cold, and solidified as glaciers and icebergs. VKFNR, K. Olex. #UK. E#RP. RFKKFU. AA35AA. 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 VU, KP. Nsorg%. Log Z. epncloof /KFBRK%. A35. 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 A half. AAAAA. Aditya. The sun god. Vajas. The patron gods of various forms of wealth that sustain material life on this earth. Rudra. The various forms of Shiva. Maruts. The different wind gods. Ashwini. Kumars. The medicine men of the gods, and all other gods are invariable subjected to my reign and authority. That is all the gods stay regulated by me. 1. 35-35 1/2. 1. epncloof /KFBRK%. Note. I. The names of the Adityas, Rudras, and Vajas are given in Canto 9, verse No. 18-21. 2. The various Maruts have been described in Canto 12, verse 18, and its note. 3. Ashwini Kumars are the two sons of the sun god. Their mother was Prabha, is HKK, who is the daughter of Twaster, Rovi. They are doctors for the gods. Zoo/cock Z MJXK KK% FL K% LK/cuck PKJ.KK% AA36AA Zoo/cock Z MJXK KK% FL K% LK/cuck PKJ.KK% AA36AA Zoo/cock Z MJXK KK% FL K% LK/cuck PKJ.KK% AA36AA Zoo/cock Z MJXK KK% FL K% LK/cuck PKJ.KK% AA36AA Zoo/cock Z MJXK KK% FL K% LK/cuck PKJ.KK% AA36AA HKWRJ K% FICUC FLFKR% KKL equals S low equco A36 HKWRJ K% FICUC FLFKR% KKL equals S low equco A36 HKWRJ K% FICUC FLFKR% KKL equals S low equco A36 HKWRJ K% FICUC FLFKR% KKL equals S low equco A36 HKWRJ K% FICUC FLFKR% KKL equals S low equco A36 a half AAAAA Gandharvas celestial musicians Yorugs the legendary serpents and other reptiles Yakshas demigods who guard the treasure of Cuba, the treasurer of gods, siddhas, mystics, the attained ones, Karons, celestial bards, and minstrels, bhuts, ghosts, phantoms, and spirits, rakshasas, the non-gods, demons, pishts, devil, ogres, evil, phantoms, and vampires, spooks, Satan, fiends, all of them are under the control and command one of Lord Swayambhu. 2. 36-36 1/2 1. KKL equals S 2. Low equco note Lord Swayambhu has been described in detail in a note to verse numbers 19-19 1/2 of this canto. Dykdk bkfuskik ekbuk z fnog percent k.kk% AA 37a Dykdk bkfuskik ekbuk z fnog percent k.kk% AA 37a Dykdk bkfuskik ekbuk z fnog percent k.kk% AA 37a Dykdk bkfuskik ekbuk z fnog percent k.kk% AA 37a Dykdk bkfuskik ekbuk z fnog percent k.kk% AA 37a _rognekli kick FLFKR% KKL equals S